Yep. Need a new ceiling fan now. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be replacing my ceiling fan in my bedroom. So if you got kids, you know pillow fights happen, and in this case pillow fight turned into a broken fan. Unfortunately, it didn't just break off to where I could put the fan piece back on. It actually broke off right there. So new ceiling fan in order. But what this did do was give my wife an excuse to buy one she liked. And in this case, one of those. So I'm going to be removing that from there and putting that one in it. All right, first thing I need to do is remove this fan. It's going to be pretty simple actually process. First thing you need to do is actually turn the power off for your ceiling fan so you don't zap yourself. In my case, all I need to do is turn the light switch off here, which disconnects the power from up there. And if you want to go further than that, you can also disconnect the circuit breaker, but I need some lights in here to do this job, so that's good enough for me. Phillips screws on both ends, and if you can see that in there, you loosen the screw up and you're gonna twist the whole fan like that and bring it down. So let's start by loosening that on this side, and then loosening it on this side. All right, I'm gonna have to put you guys down. And these are just taped up with wire nuts. And you just pull the tape off, unscrew the wire nut, and that's it. If the wire's not long enough to go all the way down on the floor, you can just cut it. As long as the power's off, it's not a big deal. And you just pull these out of here. Okay, let's open this box up. I think I got this off of Amazon for $150. I'll put the link to it in the description below. One of the cheaper ones. It's got this cool, this is like a plastic crystal that goes around it. The only downside to it is that it's much smaller than the old one, and it's got this plastic fan rather than the long ones. But we're hoping that it's still going to produce enough power to keep us cool. This is obviously going to spin faster, so it might not be too bad. Alright, first thing you're going to want to do once you get everything removed is pull this bracket off of the new fan. You're going to slide this up between the wires, or put the wires in through the holes here in the middle. And you're going to line the holes up on the bracket to the mount inside the ceiling. And then you take the screws you had out of the old fan and screw them back in here to mount. And try to make this as center as possible. That way it looks correct. Alright, so you're going to need something to hold this fan up. What I did here is you can see I got a zip tie from the mount to the fan. That way I can use two hands to do the wiring. The easy thing to do is to unclip the two connectors from this control box for the remote. And then you can do your neutral and your power wire, and then mount the fan up here, and then just do your ground afterwards. So power, black, neutral, white. You might have white, you might have brown, you might have green, and then your bare wire to the yellow wire for ground, neutral, ground, power. Then once those are all connected with wire nuts and taped up, then you can cut that zip tie and then put the screws in all four of the mounts, and those four mounts go in these holes here. So the easiest thing to do is going to be to start the screws in each hole loosely, and as you can see here, well, let's see better over here, the holes are slotted, so you can stick it up there and then twist and put it in place, and that's what I intend on doing. Okay, I'm gonna stuff you in my shirt here, hopefully you can see. So I'm gonna take my heavy duty scissors here. I'm gonna cut the zip tie I put up. And then after you do that, make sure the wires fit into it. And then, oh yeah, see the slot? Put in the slot and twist. And hopefully it goes into each slot evenly and twist it around. Oh, I'm gonna have to, sorry if you just see beard. Oh, it's too close to the ceiling, so what I'm gonna have to do is bend these down a little bit. Alright, let's try that out. I don't have you guys at the best angle, I know. Here we go. That's what I needed. So let me bring you up. Now you've got the screws in the slots all the way around. And then you just tighten those up. All right, got it up, it's mounted. It's very, very low profile, which is nice. That way pillows can't hit it as easy anymore. So let's turn the light switch on and see what happens here. Whoa, that's bright. Wow, that really lights up the room. I was not expecting it. So remote takes AAA batteries, and it looks like we got some fan control here. So let's see what happens when, oh, that's a dimmer. That one doesn't do anything. How about fan? Turn fan on off. There we go. There we go. I must be in reverse. There's a fan reverse button. Is it gonna go the other way now? It's slowed down. There it goes, yeah. Oh yeah. There we go. We got different speeds on here. So what's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's all the way up. Oh, that's not too bad. So how about the light? That's pretty cool. A little bit shaky. It's not too bad though. I don't know, you get what you pay for, I guess. But it's up, it's mounted. Boy, that's a really bright light though. I like that a lot. And the fan seems to work alright. It's a little bit wobbly, but I might be able to adjust that still too. Anywho, got the fan up, lights working, the remote control is working. It also comes with a little mount if you want to mount it to your wall or something like that. Different colors, stuff like that. Well, it's daylight and then soft light, and then you can dim it. Not necessarily different colors, but I like it. It's a lot smaller, much smaller footprint. I'm not sure about the area that the fan's gonna hit yet, but for what I paid for it, it's actually pretty decent, and it actually really brightens up the room a lot more than my old light does. So I'll take it. It's nice, and until my wife tells me she doesn't like it, but for now it's gonna stay. So if you like what I do on this channel, please consider subscribing and hit that like button for me. All right, we'll talk to you guys in the next one.